Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chandra and I make up one half of Delightfully Disney. My husband Russell and I, we are huge Disney fans and we have a trip coming up in 4 days. I'm so excited. We haven't been to Walt Disney World since January 2017. We are going to be there from February 23rd until March 4th and I cannot wait. We are so excited. So I thought something that would be really fun to do is a what's in my Disney parks bag video. I love watching these. I think that they're just a lot of fun, especially if you are also going on a trip to Disney soon. Like myself, I've been watching a lot of videos on packing and park bags and makeup and clothing and shoes. So I thought that it would be fun to show you what is in my park bag and maybe you can get some ideas for your upcoming trip. So I hope you enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's dive on in. So this is our park bag. This is actually a brand new park bag for us. Our old backpack was pretty worn and used. So Russell actually got me this for my birthday this past year, and this is the first time that we get to use it, so I'm so excited. This is one of the JanSport Disney bags. I like it because it's really subtle. It's got like really cute polka dots on it, but if you look really closely, it's got little Minnie Mouses, so I love it. And I love that it's black and white, so it can kind of just go with everything. We share our park bag. We don't both carry bags. Sometimes I'll carry like a little purse. I don't usually carry a park bag, so Russell is my knight in shining armor. He carries our bag for us. I've always had really bad back problems. I was in a car accident a couple years ago, and that really messed up my back, and it's very hypersensitive, so I can't have heavy things on my shoulders and back because it just kind of triggers that hypersensitivity and makes it very painful to walk, painful to sometimes even wear like a bra or clothing because it's touching my back. So he usually carries the backpack for us. So I try to be mindful of what we pack so that he's not bogged down with a lot of stuff. But I really like this bag. It has a lot of room. It's a good size. JanSport has been a brand I've used since I was like in middle school, so I feel like this is a good brand. And I'm pretty sure that I read somewhere recently that all their bags have a lifetime warranty on them. I could be wrong, but I did read this somewhere that if like a zipper would break or it would just get torn up, you can send it to them wherever that is. I'd have to look up the address, and I guess you just pay for like the shipping and you can send it to them and they will repair it for you and send it back. I don't know if that's true. I just read that. I couldn't remember where, but if that is true, that's really cool. I guess the best thing to do would be to stop rambling and show you what's in my bag. I also keep like a little, I kind of was cracking up when I put this on here. It's like a little hand sanitizer, Mickey Mouse, but he's had some better days and I noticed that he's missing an ear. Poor guy, and he's just kind of looking dirty. But I always bring hand sanitizer to the parks because there's lots of people and lots of germs. In the front pocket here, I keep, well, our magic bands are in there. So exciting. Mine is gray and Russell's is green. I think he gets green like every time. I'm like, get a different color, but he doesn't. So if you don't know, your magic bands, if you're going to Walt Disney World, they can hold your park ticket and your fast passes, and if you're staying on property, they can do your meal plan, your room key, your credit card, so you can just scan it in the park instead of carrying it. So these things are awesome and very useful. Oh, and before I go any further, I will link everything that I possibly can in the description below. That's one thing I also like about these videos, is if I see something that I like, I can just click on the link and go buy it. So I will link as much as I can down below. I don't know if this bag is still available. I think JanSport stopped selling them on their website, at least this one. I think Russell actually got it on like Amazon or eBay, but I will try my best to find it. If I can't find it, I'll try to find something like it and link it down below. Okay. The next thing in my front pocket is gum, because you may know this, you may not, but Walt Disney World does not sell gum on property anywhere because they don't want people spitting it out and making a mess. This is why we can't have nice things, because people don't know how to act. So you can take in your own gum. They're not gonna like confiscate it or anything, but they don't sell it on property. And I'm a big gum chewer, so I like to have a pack in my bag in case I need a piece of gum. And then the last thing in the front pocket, I had never seen this before. This came with our magic bands. It was a card that says Magic Extras. and then a little like coupon booklet, and it says like there's a voucher to get into ESPN World of Sports. That's not something we really do, but you might like to do that. And then it also is like you can get a round of miniature golf. There's 4 of them, as long as it's before 4 p.m. So I don't know if we will use these, but I just thought that was pretty cool, so we will have it in the bag in case we decide we do want to use these. And like I said, this came with our magic band, so I guess where we stay on property, they sent us this. That's pretty much all I know about that. Take it as you will. In the next pocket, this one right here. Oh, I'm having a hard time. I really like this pocket because it's got a ton of room. So in here I keep sunscreen, because the Florida sun, even in February and early March, is still pretty strong. So there might be days, I think it's going to get up to like 80. We will probably need some sunscreen. This is just my preferred, I'm trying to like cover myself so it'll focus. This is my preferred sunscreen. I use it all the time. It's copper tone, and I like it because it's water resistant, sweat resistant, stays on for 80 minutes. And you can spray it on. I hate lotion sunscreens. I hate them. They feel disgusting and they just leave you looking like really white and chalky. So I like this because you can just spray it on and rub it in and you're good to go. So we keep this in the front. I like to take extra little sandwich bags because you can use these for a lot of things. If you have if you bought a snack or something and you didn't finish it, you can stick it in the bag. You can also, sometimes I'll put my phone or like little devices in here if we're going on a water ride or if it starts raining, just to kind of help try to keep them waterproof. There is this big guy, which I love. It's the Rav Power Deluxe series. I guess that's what it's called. I'll link it below. But it is an external charger. I almost said hard drive. An external charger. I love this because if you were going to a Disney park, your phone and camera will not last the whole day. It won't. Between using it for the My Disney Experience app and taking photos and just doing like general phone stuff, it's gonna die. That happened to me my first trip and I was like, never again. So this guy is a little bit heavier, bigger, but it holds so much charge. And there's 2 places that you can put the USB cord, so you can actually charge 2 devices at once, whatever those may be. And it has a 3rd one, so I guess if you have something that fits in that, you can also charge there. Can you tell I'm really smart about electronics, that I know what these are called? I don't. And this charges my phone multiple times. It takes a while for this actual thing to charge, like a day or 2, but if you just kind of recharge it every night instead of waiting until it's completely dead, it's not as bad. But yeah, this will charge my phone, Russell's phone, multiple times, so it's worth the extra weight. And it comes with a little pouch, little carrying pouch, and a charger for this. So maybe you charge this. I don't know. I know it works well. That's what I know. So this goes in the front pocket. And then the last thing is, I'm gonna put this bag down, is my little makeup bag. I got this little bag as a free gift from Tarte, I think. So I don't know if I can link that below, but it was like a free gift with purchase type thing. So I just kind of put my basics in here. I have and it's really dirty, a finishing powder from e.l.f. and it's really reflective, so that's great. A finishing powder from e.l.f. I just like to use this, and it's got the little pad down at the bottom, just to touch up my makeup throughout the day. I'm gonna do a separate video, I think, on my makeup, because I think I finally found the perfect makeup items to help create like a long-lasting makeup for things like Disney World. So I'll probably do a video on that, so stay tuned for that. But this is just like a really cheap, I think it's like $6 finishing powder that you can just pat up your nose if you get a little bit sweaty. I love these. They're the NYX matte blotting paper is what it's called. They're like little blotting sheets, so I have very oily skin. And also if you sweat too, I just kind of get that oil in my T-zone. It kind of gets shiny. These are awesome because it's just a little piece of paper. You just blot the oil off and voila, you're matted back down. And that's when I go in with the powder. So take the oil off, put the powder on. I carry like a little comb. If my hair gets crazy from riding like Space Mountain or something, I just need to comb my hair down. That's what I use. I keep a couple of extra bobby pins in case I need to put my hair back. Whatever lip color that I'm using for that day, I'll put in here. I don't have it in here right now, but that would go in here. And the last thing I have, I love this, it's so cute. It's a little lip balm from Besame Cosmetics. I hope I'm saying that right. They did a collab with Disney. I think it was last year around this time. And it's they were called Snow White's Pies, and they came in a pack of 3. But it's just a little balm, and I use that obviously if my lips get chapped. This is the apple pie, a delicious apple pie for happy. But I just love the little tin. It's so cute, perfect for Disney. I don't know if these are still available. I'll have to check and see, because they were like a limited edition type thing. But I love Besame Cosmetics because they're like really retro, 50s, 60s, old school. And so I love that they did Snow White because she's one of my favorites. The last pocket is the biggest pocket. It's gonna take me a second to get this open. And again, this has a lot of room. I think the only thing I don't like about this bag is that it doesn't have little like side pockets for water bottles, because we do carry water in the park, because water and pop or soda in the park is super expensive. I think like we could probably get a case of water, like 30 waters for like $3, right? In Disney it's like $3 or $4 for one bottle. Same for sodas, pops, whatever you call it. So we carry our own in here usually, so that will make this significantly heavier, at least at the beginning of the day, then we drink it and it's lighter. But I do wish this bag had like side pockets for the water, just because it would be easy to get them in and out. So that's my one complaint about this bag. But I do like it because it has like a big area, and then it also has, I don't know if you can see it, a pocket right here, so you can also put stuff. So it does have a lot of space, which I'm really excited about. So the first thing is my camera bag. However, it's empty because I'm using my camera right now. We use the Canon G7X Mark II. I did a lot of research, and I fell in love with this camera. I wanted it, and we finally got it this year. So I'm so excited to use it on our Disney trip because it's just a great camera. So that would be in here, but it's being used. But I'll link it below. The next thing is just a run-of-the-mill tripod. It's not anything special, but I do like that. Let me put this down. I do like that it bends, so you can wrap it around things, fold it up. I do like that about it. And obviously we use this to hold the camera if we want to do vlogging, or if we want to set it up and take pictures, we can do that. And two things that we always take, or something that we always take, but we take 2 of them. I'm really good at this. We have ponchos, because I am not going to pay $10, $15 for a poncho in the park, because one thing Florida is notorious for is just frequent showers that are kind of, they will happen and they'll stop, and they'll happen and they'll stop. Every time we've went, I'm pretty sure it's rained at least once, and we've needed ponchos. I guess if it's really bad weather, I do want a raincoat, but for the like really quick 5-10 minute rains, I don't want a big raincoat to put on and off and be wet. And so I got these off of Amazon. Ow. I'm doing a great job. I got these off of Amazon. I think you can get a pack. I got 6 of them for like $10. What? So we have 4 extras in our suitcases, and we have 2 to keep in here at all times. I also bought an umbrella off Amazon because these are also handy if it's just a very light sprinkle and you don't want to put the ponchos on. You just use the umbrella. And this is one of the ones that just, it's really standard, but it just pops open and it's really light and it's smaller, so it just fits right in. And if it's a day where they're like 100% it's not going to rain, I probably won't bring this. If there's a day that's like, yeah, there's like a 70% chance, then we'll bring it. The last thing in here is kind of like our first aid necessities type of bag. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. This was a bag that I got from Clinique, another one of those like free gifts with purchase type things that they do all the time. So I don't think this bag is still available, but I do love it because it's like a nice size and it's not too like bulky. So in here, I keep a pack of Kleenex wipes. I got a lot of this stuff from the travel section at Target. And these are just nice to have. You can wipe off a table with them, wipe off your hands. It's just nice to have something that can help along with the hand sanitizer to keep you clean and well. I take a little thing of lotion. It's not anything special. Pretty sure I got it at Bath and Body Works. Oh, it might help if I don't hold it upside down. It's like a shea butter hand cream. Sometimes my hands just get really dry from using a lot of the hand sanitizer. It's a vicious cycle. And Russell also has dry hands, so it's just nice to have that if we need it. These are in a bag, but that's because I took them out of their original packaging. These are the Moleskin Strips. Usually when you buy them, they're in a roll or they're in like a pack of just big flat pieces. So I cut these into different sizes so I wouldn't have to carry a pair of scissors. But these are amazing. I had read about these on a blog forever ago. Recommended these for Disney parks. It's like a flannel material. They're really soft. They're sticky. And it really helps your feet if you are getting a blister or if you're getting a place that's just sensitive from your shoes rubbing on it. This stuff is amazing. You just put it on. It helps the friction to stop. And I always get blisters when I go to Disney. That's just inevitable. But these help if I am starting to get a blister or already have a blister. Putting this on helps so much because it keeps it from getting worse and it keeps it from getting really irritated and sore and painful. Because I think when we go, we walk between 15 and 20 miles a day in the parks, which is ridiculous. And we try to take different pairs of shoes so that we're not wearing the same shoes every day that rub and rub and rub and all the same spots. So that helps some, but it's just inevitable. You're going to get blisters or sore spots on your feet at some point. So these are amazing to have. So I just cut them up into different sizes and they are in here. So if we need them, we can just slap them on and keep going. I also have this Amore Pacific Resort Collection Sun Protection Mist. I actually use this for my face. Because it's like a spray. So I'll just spray it over my makeup because it's sunscreen. And that way I'm not getting, because when you put sunscreen on your face, it gets so oily and greasy and gross. So I like this because I can just mist it on. And my foundation already has an SPF in it. I don't know how much. I'll have to look. But this kind of just helps give a little extra layer of protection. And it's not going to mess up your makeup because it's more like kind of like a setting spray. I got this from Sephora in one of their, because sometimes they do like greatest skincare, greatest eye stuff, greatest lip stuff, and they'll send like a big bag of just like all these samples. So this came in that, so I will try to find it on the website. I just found this and I think these are so cool. They look like the little, what are those lip glosses? The little eggs? Wow, I can't remember. Yeah. Well, they remind me of those. This is Secret Antiperspirant. So it's a little deodorant. And I love this because I am not ashamed to say I have sweating issues. I have to use clinical strength deodorant because I just sweat a lot. So I thought this will be nice for like a touch up if I need it. To just give me a little extra deodorant if, 10 hours into the day I'm feeling kind of sticky. But it smells really good. I don't know what... I almost said flavor. I don't know what scent it is. The pink one. But I got this at Target and I thought this was so cool because it's just a lot smaller. Because usually I would take my stick of deodorant. So this just takes up a lot less room in my bag. I like to take a pack of tissues just in case we need them for anything. I have no idea if these things are even focusing or not. But it's nice to just have tissues. I take a little, what is this called? A little bottle. Wow, where's my words at? I take a little bottle of Advil, ibuprofen, whatever you want to call it. This is a lifesaver because, again, walking 15-20 miles a day, being up all day long, every day, your feet start to swell, your back starts to hurt, your legs start to hurt, and sometimes my head hurts. Like I'm just tired and my head hurts. So I like to keep these and just take them whenever I just feel kind of yucky and get out in front of any pains that might be coming. So these are nice to have. The last thing that's in my bag, I got this from the travel section at Target. It's kind of hard to see because it's just a little white Johnson & Johnson box, but it's a little tiny first aid kit. yes, it's adorable. I love little miniature things. I'm a sucker for them. So it came with a couple of hand cleansing wipes, but I guess you could use it, I don't know, if you trip and fall, if you're like me and you're clumsy and you trip and fall in the park and you skin your knee up. You can use these to clean that off. It has a lot of just band-aids in it, which again is good if you have a blister or you fall and hurt yourself. I don't know. And then there's also gauze. So this, you know, I don't think we've ever needed a first aid kit, but I just thought it would be handy to have in case something would happen. Okay, so that is everything that is in my park bag, minus some bottled water. That's everything that we take into the parks when we go with us, and that's how we go the best prepared for the day. These are things that we can use throughout the day. If our feet start hurting, we get thirsty, we get tired, we get a headache, we have everything that we need. Or if it starts raining, we have everything that we need inside the bag. So I think it's really important to be considerate and thoughtful of the things that you do put in your park bags. Don't just overload it with stuff that you won't need, but don't skimp and miss out on the things that you do need. So that's why I do like to have videos like these to kind of help me be more thoughtful and mindful of the things that I'm taking with me to the parks. So that's it for today. I would love to hear if you have a trip coming up soon, because I'm excited and I would love to talk with you about your upcoming trip. If you have things that you put in your park bags that I didn't mention that you think is really important and really beneficial to have, let me know, because I am always looking for new ideas of things that I might need to take in the park. I might be missing out on things that I don't even know I'm missing out on. So I would love to know what you have in your park bag as well. If you have any questions or comments, just put them down below. Everything is linked in the description. We would love to have you subscribe, like the video, ring the little bell. I don't know, YouTubers say that, so ring the bell. And I guess that's everything for today. I hope you guys have a delightfully Disney day. Thanks. See you next time.